When it comes to raising beef cattle, two powerful breeds from France really stand out: Blonde d'Aquitaine and Charolais. Both are big, strong, and built for meat. But which one is better for your farm? In this video, we'll break it down in simple terms: growth, meat quality, feeding, calving, and more, so you can choose the best breed for your setup. Let's start with where these breeds come from. Charolais is one of the oldest cattle breeds in France. It's known for its size and strength, and farmers have used it for beef for hundreds of years. Blonde d'Aquitaine came from the southwest of France. It was created by combining three old draft breeds. That's why it's so strong, lean, and calm. It was once used to pull heavy loads before becoming a top beef breed. Both breeds have a long history and are now popular on farms all over the world. Now let's talk about how big these cattle can get and how fast they grow. Charolais cattle are known for their size and muscle. A Charolais bull can weigh between 2,200 to 2,500 pounds, and cows usually weigh around 1,500 to 1,800 pounds. These animals are bulky and strong, which means more meat per animal. On the other hand, the Blonde d'Aquitaine can be just as impressive, or even more. Bulls can reach up to 2,800 or even 3,000 pounds, while cows often weigh between 1,500 to 1,900 pounds. But here's where blondes really shine. They grow fast and use feed efficiently. That means they often gain more weight with less food. For farmers, this can lower feeding costs over time. For example, in feedlot trials, blondes have shown excellent average daily gains, sometimes over 3.5 pounds per day. That's a lot of growth in a short time. Now let's talk about the meat, because that's what beef farming is all about. Charolais cattle are famous for their heavy, meaty carcasses. When you butcher a Charolais, you get a high dressing percentage, which means more meat and less waste. Their beef is usually well marbled, which adds flavor and juiciness. But what about Blonde d'Aquitaine? These cattle are known for producing leaner meat. That means less fat, but still tender. Their muscle structure gives you more premium cuts, like sirloin and loin, which are valuable at the market. For example, some studies show that blondes can produce up to 75% of their body weight in usable meat, with a high yield of top-end cuts. That's great for farmers selling direct to consumers or to high-end markets. So if you want lean, high-value beef, Blonde d'Aquitaine might be your pick. But if you're after marbled meat with lots of volume, Charolais won't let you down. Temperament matters, especially if you're working around your cattle every day. Calm animals are easier to manage, safer for handlers, and less stressed overall. The Blonde d'Aquitaine is known for being quiet and easy to work with. Farmers often say these cattle are calm, even during things like vaccinations or loading. That makes them a great choice for smaller farms or family-run operations. Charolais are usually docile too, but they can be a little more alert and energetic. With proper handling and regular human contact, they settle down quickly. Here's an example. On many farms, both breeds respond well to low-stress handling techniques like walking calmly, using soft voices, and avoiding sudden movements. That kind of calm environment helps reduce injuries and improves meat quality too. So, whether you choose Blonde or Charolais, you can expect manageable animals, especially if you take the time to work with them regularly. Let's talk about calving. That's when a cow gives birth. For farmers, this can be one of the most stressful parts of raising cattle. Charolais calves are often large and muscular at birth, which can be a challenge for some cows. If you're breeding Charolais bulls to smaller cows, there's a higher chance of needing help during delivery. That's why many farmers use Charolais bulls with strong, mature cows or in crossbreeding to get heavier calves. On the other hand, blonde Daquitaine calves are usually longer and slimmer at birth. This shape helps make calving easier and smoother, especially for first-time mums or smaller cows. For example, a blonde cow often calves without needing assistance, and the calves get up and nurse quickly, which helps boost survival and growth. So, if you want a breed with fewer calving problems, blonde Daquitaine may be the safer choice, especially if you're new to cattle or raising heifers. Feeding cattle is one of the biggest costs in beef farming. So choosing a breed that grows well with less feed can really help your bottom line. The blonde Daquitaine is a top performer when it comes to feed efficiency. These cattle convert feed into muscle very well. That means they gain weight faster without needing as much grain or high-cost supplements. Blondes also handle heat better than many other European breeds. Farmers in warmer climates say they stay active, keep eating, and grow steadily, even in the summer months. Charolais, meanwhile, are strong in temperate climates. They do very well in cooler weather and are often raised in areas with long winters. On grain-based diets in feedlots, they also grow fast and produce excellent carcasses. For example, a Charolais steer might thrive in a northern pasture with plenty of hay, while a blonde might be better suited to a mixed system with summer grazing and limited grain. So if you farm in a hotter or more feed-limited area, the blonde may be a better fit. But if you've got access to feedlots or cooler weather, Charolais could be the way to go. Crossbreeding is a smart way to mix the best traits from different cattle breeds. It can give you calves that grow faster, stay healthier, and bring higher prices at market. Charolais bulls are a favorite choice for crossbreeding. Why? Because they pass on their heavy muscling and size. When crossed with smaller cows like Angus or Brahman, the calves are often bigger, meatier, and more valuable. These calves are in high demand at auctions. Blonde Daquitaine is also excellent for crossbreeding, but for different reasons. Blondes add lean growth, strong legs, and easier calving. Farmers often use blonde bulls with first-time heifers or smaller cows because their calves are born slim and grow fast. For example, a blonde ex-Angus calf might be easier to deliver but still reach strong market weights. Great for farmers who want efficiency without calving issues. Whether you want muscle and size or easy births and growth, both breeds offer big benefits when used in crossbreeding programs. So, blonde Daquitaine versus Charolais, which one is better for your farm? It really depends on your goals. Choose blonde Daquitaine if you want lean, high-yield meat, easy calving even for smaller cows, strong feed efficiency, especially in warmer climates, calm, easy-to-handle animals. Go with Charolais if you're looking for heavy, muscular carcasses. High market demand for thick, meaty calves. Fast growth in grain-fed systems. Great results in crossbreeding for maximum size. For example, if you're running a small farm and want to lower input costs while avoiding calving problems, blonde Daquitaine is likely your best bet. But if you've got good feed access and want big calves that bring top dollar at auction, Charolais could give you a strong return. In the end, both breeds are beef champions. It just depends on what works best for your land, your cows, and your business goals. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with other farmers or livestock lovers. Which breed do you prefer, blonde Daquitaine or Charolais? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experience. And don't forget to subscribe to Livestock Insights for more easy-to-understand comparisons, tips, and guides to help you grow your farm. See you in the next video.